Hi Capricorn, how are you? This is going to be your reading for mid-September. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a collective reading. I'm picking up on multiple energies. If I say a scenario that doesn't sound like your life, it's going to sound like someone else watching. So keep that in mind. Only focus on the parts that resonate for you. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. All personal readings will be 1 hour long. I'll do a natal chart analysis on you and your person. Everything I say could be you or your cross watcher. Always remember that these energies are interchangeable. And if I say something that's not happening for you right now, it could be a prediction for the near future, because in the universe, time is fluid. Okay? So let's get started for Capricorn. Past energy for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy, please show me. You could have been dealing with a boss-like figure, a father-like figure, or an Aries. Past energy for Capricorn. Okay. So in the past, you had a situation where you were either dealing with an Aquarius, the star card, and this person had you into a mental self-inflicted torture where you were going over and over and over in your mind about certain things that had to do with this Aquarius. Knight of Wands in reverse is not a great energy. This is like the phallic card, the one night stand card, the, I can't keep my thing in my pants card. Okay, so you could have done this to an Aquarius, and the Aquarius felt, mentally challenged and conflicted and captive to your energy or your actions, or vice versa. Others of you could have had a situation where you were no longer passionate about something. It could be a work, not all of these readings have to be romantic. Some of you have this in a work environment where you didn't feel passionate about going to work anymore. You just didn't have that drive, that ambition, that motivation to go to work. And so you felt captive to this energy because you felt like, I have to go to work, I have to pay my bills, but I'm not satisfied at my job, okay? And you were trying to have some kind of spiritual healing, because this is Aquarius, or spiritual healing, or some kind of wish or desire. So you were wishing or desiring some other kind of job that didn't make you feel like this. We're going to clarify. So you could have felt like you were captive in a relationship, okay? Stuck to this person who you're married to, one, because they could be the father of your children, or they're your spouse. Or you feel stuck, other Capricorns could feel stuck to, an Aries. Others of you feel stuck to a job that you're not satisfied with. Someone is stuck to something, either a person or a job or a situation that is not fulfilling them on a spiritual level. Mind you, you could be married to someone that you have love and respect for them, but you have no connection on a spiritual level. You look at the sky and you could see clouds that have all different beautiful shapes, and that person can look at the sky and say, it's just a cloudy day. Some people have spiritual evolution and heightened intuition and like the ability to look at things in a very spiritual way, and other people just look at things in a very logical way. So it depends. You could have a relationship where you're just on a spiritually high level and they're not. Present energy for Capricorn. There's the Emperor again. So this is a boss-like figure or a father-like figure, okay? Or the father of your children that you are bored with, you see? Bored. So either you're bored in a job, or you're bored with your person because you just don't have that intellectual level or that spiritual level or that passionate level. Everybody's different, Some of you just have this thing where you're married to someone, and because of the kids you stay because, you don't want to break a family. Others of you have a situation where you're in a job and you stay because you need to pay your bills. Everyone's in a different scenario. But this is someone who's bored. You see how, male or female, you see how she's looking to the distance and contemplating, thinking about something else, because she's bored of the 4 cups that she has in front of her. So this could be you feeling bored in your job or feeling bored with a person. And the Emperor fell out another time. So you could be dealing with an Aries who you're bored with. You don't have a spiritual connection with them. Or you have a job, so this is your boss, where you feel unmotivated at your job. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a justice situation, like a court case, a legal matter, a judge, a lawyer, a police officer, someone who is a government official, okay? You need to have something to do with where it's taking time. There's a situation in court, or there's a situation with a judge or a lawyer or something that's taking too much time, and it's like getting you to the point where now you're bored of waiting. It's been too long. There's something that's not acting, you know, in your highest good or fast as you want it to be. So Justice card in reverse. Either you're dealing with a Libra who's not pure in intention or is not acting, you know, in a just way for you, or you're in a job that's an injustice to you, or you're staying with someone who it's an injustice to yourself because you're with this person for all the wrong reasons, you know, or because you want to just keep a family together, and it's an injustice to you because you feel unhappy on a daily basis. Future energy. 2 of Cups, you could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're dealing with. So some of you are just happy in your marriage, but you're unhappy in your job environment. You feel unhappy in your job environment. Yeah. So if you are a Capricorn who's happy in your marriage or in your relationship, you're just unhappy in your work environment. If that's the case, you have a new opportunity coming to you. Okay, a new job opportunity. Now, if you have a situation in a relationship where you're just not happy, either you're going to have 2 of Cups, a new opportunity for love, where this person will fulfill you on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a, you know, it's like emotional and spiritual connection where you mirror each other. You have the same likes, the same desires, the same wishes. Okay, so either you can find this with the person who you are already with, or this is someone new. Let's clarify. This could also be your cross watcher, where they felt like there was no connection with you, or you were an injustice to them. This Aquarius could feel like you're an injustice to them. And then they went off and found true love and let you go. That could be for some people, not all. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Others of you are dealing with a Libra. Others of you are dealing with an Aries. Those of you who are dealing with an Aries, you don't have a spiritual connection with your person. You look at life in a very spiritual way. They look at life in a very logical, you know, 1 + 1 is 2. Well, a spiritual person would be like 1 + 1 is the divine, because 1 is a divine number of God, for example. Okay? And it's 11. And 1111 is a spiritual timing and spiritual message from God. That's just giving you a very simple example, okay? You look at things on a very spiritual, in-depth way, and they're just like 1 + 1 is 2. You're like, no. 1 + 1 is 11, which is the number of God. So it's just like how you look at things. You could be looking at something and someone else could have a completely different perspective. Now, in the past, if you were dealing with an Aquarius, this Aquarius could have found out some lies or secrets about you, or vice versa, okay? So secrets exposed. This is also Piscean energy. Aquarius, Pisces. Some exposure of a secret to this Aquarius, or something that has to do with the Pisces where secrets are revealed, okay? Others of you, I feel like when there's a full moon out, you are really like, let's say you're the group that's not happy with a person on a spiritual level. And because you're so spiritually advanced and knowledgeable, you know that you, on full moons, you go out there and you really cast your desires out to the universe. You cast your desires out to this full moon, because you know how the power of the full moon can affect your energy. You could have Pisces or Aquarius in your moon sign. You could have a situation where you know the power of manifestation, and so when there is that full moon, you take your crystals, you go out there and you take in all of that full moon energy. And this is you creating new desires and wishes for yourself because you understand that the law of attraction and manifestation. Everyone is different. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Some of you, if you feel captive to a job because you're not happy in the job, you don't have motivation or like, you know, happiness in your job, there is a new opportunity coming to you, but you could have left a job, or you feel like this is not paying you enough. The financial, you know, the money that you get is not equal to the amount of energy you put in. So there's no reciprocity with energy compared to finances. So you could have felt like you were trapped to this job because you needed to pay your bills, but it still wasn't enough. You were working hard, but it's not offering you enough, okay? So there's all different kinds of scenarios here. Booking a personal reading, we would be able to get you your exact situation and give you like the details of your life. Why is the Justice card in reverse? Somebody could be very immature, or you could feel like a Pisces is immature, or you have a legal battle with a Pisces, or the person you're dealing with is so immature because you're on this spiritual level and they are not, okay? You could be living with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius within a home, and you feel confined to this person because you feel like, you know, this is not the type of person you want to be with. This is not what you know, this is not the lifestyle you want. So you could be living in a home with somebody where it's like, okay, you are the father or mother of my children. We have been married for X amount of years. The spiritual connection is not there. You may have love and respect for them, but just don't feel like you guys match on a spiritual vibration, okay? So you feel like you're entrapped because I have this Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords twice from two different decks. Someone feels trapped mentally, emotionally, but it's a self-inflicted torture, okay? Because you put yourself in that scenario. The Eight of Swords is someone who feels trapped, but you don't have to be this way, because if this person would take off their blindfold, okay, if she removed her blindfold, she would see that there is an opening among the swords and she can escape. So it's all in your mind. If it's a job, you should know that there's always new opportunities. If it's a person, you should know that there's different ways of dealing with it. Going to therapy, talking to, you know, your person in a way that, you know, I want to have a connection with you. I want to be happy with you, and I want to work on this relationship. So let's have some communication that would take you out of this, okay? Others of you could have a legal battle over a home where you have an issue over a home and this person is fighting you over the assets or the equity of this home. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? You could have also just sold a home or moved into another home and you feel stuck. Let's say you just bought a home, right? Now you feel stuck. This Eight of Swords energy, because you're like, okay, what am I going to do now? We just bought this home, right? Or some of you just feel trapped within a home. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah, same card again. The Four of Swords, taking a break. And like Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Taking a break from this person because you're bored. Or taking a break from a job because you're bored. You're taking a break from a situation, person, place, or thing. A job or a person because you're bored. You're not satisfied. You're not stimulated. Okay, Capricorn, I wish you light and love. If you'd like to book a personal reading, email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. All that information is at the bottom of my description box. During a personal reading, we'll be able to tap into your energy specifically. I wish you a wonderful rest of September, and I will see you in October. Namaste.